What is up, you guys? It is me again, trying to hold this camera with my lap, with my legs. All right, there we go. 1 second. There, we'll just do it like this. All right, so rings. This ring right here says "I love God" inside, and this ring right here is that tiny little spike right there. It's a glass breaker, self-defense-ish ring, like self-defense. If somebody's robbing you, you punch somebody in the face with this, but I'm not that type of person. It's just because it's cool. I've been trying to find this ring. This guy on YouTube that makes Apple videos, not Apple like the fruit, but Apple devices. His name is Everything Apple Pro. And I started watching his videos in 2019, and he was wearing this ring in some of them, and it's a really cool ring, and I was trying to find it for like 4 years. Mech Army, MEC Army.com. Alright, so as you can see in the title of this video, something related to this video, obviously. I'm not going to be talking, like about basketball in the video when the title is like a Rapture dream or something, Alright, so let's turn on some turn my sound bar on. Come on, there we go. YouTube. Alrighty. Stop your crap, YouTube. How about some angel music? Alright, turn it down a little bit because I can't hear myself even think because it's too loud. Alright, Matthew. Oh, great. I knew I was going to forget. Matthew, I think, chapter 24, verse 39. The Son of Man's coming will be that of two men will be grinding at the mill, one taken and the other left. What does that mean? Two men will be grinding at the mill, one taken and the other left. Well, it's very easy to decipher once you know it's about the rapture. That is indicating, it's symbolizing that they're grinding at the mill, and it's probably a regular daily basis activity that they do, is grinding at the mill, right? So it's not going to be the day of rapture. The rapture is not going to be any special day. It's not going to look any different. It's not going to be. There's not going to be tornadoes in several parts of the world simultaneously, and hurricanes in the other part of the world, different parts of the world simultaneously, and volcano eruptions on several other parts of the world simultaneously. And then the sky will split open, and rays of light will beam down onto the earth over the hills, far and far across the horizon. No, that's not how it's going to be like. the day of rapture, you really want to truly know what it's going to be like? Well, have you ever watched the movie Left Behind with Nicolas Cage? When the rapture happens, they're just going about their daily activities. They're hanging out at the mall. The Nicolas Cage in the movie is flying a plane. It's just an ordinary day. Nothing out of the blue or anything. So, two men will be grinding at the mill. One taken, the other left. That it's a symbol meaning of, them grinding at the mill is, they've probably been doing it every day for years, and they will continue to do it and up until the day that the rapture happens. That's so it's a continual everyday activity that people will do. Let's make another example. If people are addicted to strip clubs, fornication, alcohol, drugs, and go to strip clubs, go to buy drugs and bars for alcohol, and go there on a daily basis for years, they would continue to be doing that until the rapture happens. Why do I say until the rapture happens? Well, because after the rapture happens, obviously they won't anymore. Well, probably some people will, but there's going to be chaotic destruction everywhere after the rapture happens. And that's the starting of the 7-year tribulation. When the rapture happens, pilots of airplanes are going to be taken, Christian pilots, along with the passengers, Christian passengers, and the plane is going to, go down. One will be taken and the other left. So one pilot will be taken, the one co-pilot will be left. Some cases, both pilots will be taken, and then the plane will crash. Many people who are driving cars will be taken, resulting in car accidents. So there's going to be people shopping at malls. There's going to be people riding in airplanes. There's going to be people grocery shopping. There's going to be people at work. There's going to be people doing their sinful activities like fornication and going to strip clubs and drinking and doing drugs. See what I'm saying? Everything that we do every day we're not going to be not doing that when the rapture happens. That's what Matthew 24:39 means, and the second coming of man will, the Son's second coming will be like that. Well, that's the second coming, or no, it doesn't say second coming. Sorry, the coming of the Son of Man. That's how it will be like. People will just be doing it everyday life. Nothing out of the ordinary, no warning whatsoever. The only warning whatsoever that people have is confirmation, like dreams of the rapture and the word of God, that this day will show up, that you have to be ready at all times. Because the Son of Man will come when you least expect it. And at an hour that you least expect. Because if a man knew the time of night, the thief would break in, then he would be watching and waiting for him to break in. We're supposed to be watching and waiting, but we still don't know the time of the rapture. Only the Father. But he gives us clues, like all this stuff going on, like the wars and everything, on the verge of World War III. I wouldn't even be surprised, guys. I would not be surprised if World War III has already begun. But like the people, like the government and everybody that's in charge of this country of the United States, are keeping it secret from us that it has. It might not even be 2023. Right now, might not even be 2023. We might actually be in like 2050. But they're lying to us, making us think that it's 2023. See what I'm saying? So, yeah. What will it be like the day the rapture happens? Well, if you haven't figured it out by now, after telling you multiple times, it's just going to be the same as every other day. People are going to be going to work. People are going to be doing their sinful activities. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy.